But yeah, okay. So I want to get the laser cutter because we can get it now, and I have to go back to the Aurora again, unfortunately, in order to get the prawn suit parts, and there's probably going to be a Cyclops part I'm missing there. Alright, now I gotta get the most important thing, the laser cutter. We have the diamonds, and the titanium, and cave sulfur. Fucking finally. This took way too long to get. And I am still very pissed that I could not get it earlier. Alright, we'll just get these couple things around the base first, because I don't know what's inside of them, and then we'll go and get the prawn suit and all that shit from the Aurora, which is going to be a nightmare again, and one that I'm not happy about, because if we just got the fucking other thing first, then we could have just got all this shit immediately. Okay. God, this one thing has so much. Propulsion cannon, modulation station, fucking propulsion modulations, and the battery charger all in one place. I also like how the fucking laser cutter is behind this door, where you had to use the laser cutter to fucking get through the door. I feel that's the biggest Subnautica thing in all of Subnautica, is needing something to get into somewhere to then get a part for that thing. It's like, I know the game like randomly drops these places off in like certain designated areas, but like, come on. You gotta admit that's like fucking bullshit. Now we have to go to the place I didn't want to go yet, but I kind of have nowhere else to go now. We have to go to the Aurora to go and find prawn suit pieces. Because I believe the prawn suit might be what we get next. Because if we're lucky, there's enough fucking pieces in the Aurora to get it. If we're lucky. But let's head to the motherfucking... I hate that it's nighttime and we're doing this. Because of my colorblind ass... It's just a stalker. In the darkness. With the lights on the back. For half a second, I thought that was the Reaper right there. And I got really scared. Hello, sir. Let me just put that in.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, I'm not afraid. It's just a video game, like. Let's... I found him! I found him. Don't worry, y'all. I have located the Reaper Leviathan. And he is fucking close. How fucking far is the entrance to the Aurora again? Okay, it's okay. I know I'm acting like a bitch right now, and I know I act this every time. It's just that he's scary. But now that I can see him, I can plan accordingly. I just need to figure out how far it is from the entrance. Because I know I can't outrun him. But I also don't remember how I got in last time.
Passing 100.
So there's that.
Oxygen efficiency decreased.
Oh, I found it. Okay, that wasn't so bad. I think, hopefully, y'all, I'm finally getting over my fear of him. Because as of right now, I just can't. The problem is I have no clue where any of the prawn suit parts are, like the arms and whatnot. I have no clue. I have like, I'm not gonna lie to you, at best, I have a rough guesstimate of where they are. Go. Fucking move! I think I should focus on getting a base first. Waiting for the base builder. But yeah. I think the best bet is if you have the drawer one, put it underneath the drawer, or like I said, if you don't have a fucking like underneath the drawer, just open a drawer with private stuff in it, like bras, underwear, and put it there. Because most parents wouldn't feel that comfortable going through that. And if they do laundry, they're probably just going to put it on top. You're embarrassed about being wrong and giving actually really fucking bad ideas. Where should you put it? In the ottoman that everybody has. Demon, I have a loft bed. Put it under the bed. It's a loft bed. Put it under the sheets. They're definitely gonna change the sheets at some point, my guy. Yeah, just hide it and then dip. Oh, you fucking could you not? That scream was so loud and so close. That was a Reaper. Why do you gotta hide dirty undies? Like, unless it was like piss or something. It's water, motherfucker. On top of the cabinet. Why are you hiding them? That's not something you hide. That's something you fucking clean. It's like, oh, my undies are dirty. What am I gonna do? Hide it. And yes, I did on the dirty fucking basket. Top secret. Why does underwear that's dirty have to be top secret? If you're hiding it, it makes it sound like it was like covered in like piss or shit. Like, if my underwear just got wet by water, it's like, oh, shit, toss in the fucking thing. Not, I'm gonna hide it on top of the cabinet. That doesn't make sense, mate. One, it was never piss or shit but water. Then why did you hide it? Elaborate. Elaborate right now. Why would you hide it then? If it was just something as benign as water, why did you hide it? Also, so let me get this straight, Hold on, let me get this straight, motherfucker. You got your undies wet by water, and you immediately went, okay, let me hide it on top of the dresser so that it doesn't wet the other shit. If you didn't want it to wet the other shit, why didn't you just like put it outside to dry and then put it, you know, in the dirty clothes? If it's just water, the water would dry outside, like in the wind. How it's just outside in general in like fucking a few minutes. Or on a fan. Yeah, or on a fan. Why are you going up against yourself now? On a fan, yeah, that would have worked too. Then on the cabinet. That doesn't make sense. You just said it was that the other clothes didn't get wet. Why the fuck did you dry it and then put it on top? At that point, it's not wet. It's just underwear. Bro, I tried it already. I'm convinced now it wasn't fucking water. Your story was so all over the place. It had to be like piss or shit. And you just hid it because you didn't want anybody to know you piss or shit your undies. Also, why the fuck are you calling it undies, my guy? It's underwear. You just fucking outed yourself. It's not footage, it's worse. What did you do? Did you like bleed in them? Was it cum? Was it nut? Because nut should just like, it was my porno. What do you mean your undies were your porno? And like, what does that mean? Did you just like, did you not like nut in a sock? You nut in the other, in between the Aurora, between the gun and Aurora. I think I'm gonna make my base here because I can get the aerogel here, I believe, right? I have some magazines. This is where my first base is. Not the last one, just the first one. It's gonna be right here. Because no one here, there's a lot of good resources I can get, and it's pretty close to everything. Next to the M. Right there. Yep. But okay. My guy, Nye, never was nuts. So let me get this straight. It was your porno. It was your magazines. It was never undies. Why the fuck are you hiding pornos on top of the dresser? Two, Who the fuck owns Porno Magazine? It is the 21st century.
Passing 100 meters.
What are you, some fucking old person's grandpa? Oh, why did you own porn? I need lead. Alright, let's go back. Also, hard drive, bruh.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Okay, motherfucker. If you have so much porn at that young of an age that you need hard drives, multiple, you have a problem. No ands, ifs, or buts. If you have so much porn that it cannot all physically fit on your computer or in multiple hard drives, you have a problem. I need to point out too, Nye, I am going to turn this, just one little conversation, into an entire fucking video. It's not going to be a Subnautica video. It is going to be a fucking video on how you are fucking just weird. Because none of what you were saying is making any sense. Have you fixed the Aurora? I have fixed the Aurora. But like, my guy, your story isn't lining up anymore. It's fucking not. And none of it sounds real anymore. Here's what I think happened. Get ready, everybody. So you can equip rebreather. I can. Oh yeah. Lithium is kidnapper. Here's what I believe happened, y'all. I firmly believe this would actually happened. Nye. It's not porn. It is just actual. Okay, let's give it two situations. Either one, it is actual porn, and in which case, Nye has such a big porn problem that he has multiple hard drives of porn. Which, first and foremost, why? Like, how do you fill up so much in the computer and multiple hard drives and multiple hard drives with just porn? At that point, that's just a fucking problem for you. Go seek help. Or two, it is.
I have a passenger on board. Coordinates attached.
Come on.
We've landed a kilometer from the crash site, but there's radiation in between us and the rendezvous.
Come on, man. I need to talk about this.
Immediate assistance.
Why does one person need so much? Exactly.
Signal coordinates.
One
corrupted.
person should not need
Approximate
that
transmission
much
origin
pornography.
recorded to data bank.
That's like a fucking big problem at that point, my guy. Two, it's actual underwear. What never was nut, trust me, my man. You will see when you saw my life cam. I don't want to see your life cam. Shut up, let me explain. It's either that or it actually was undies covered in something. Whether it was shit, piss, or nuts. And then he just changed the story because he started to realize that this motherfucker had soiled his shit, and it's like he changed the subject because this thing wasn't making any sense. Because at first he was like, it was just water. Then why didn't you dry and put it in the dresser? Why'd you hide it on top of the dresser? Oh, because I didn't want to get, the rest of the stuff wet. Then why don't you dry it? Oh, I did do that. Then why'd you hide it? It was actually porn. He downloaded all Pornhub, dead ass he did not. At that point, he downloaded all Pornhub. But yeah, I think it was undies. And either one, it was shit or piss. And it was just so much. But yeah, it's either fucking one, it was like piss and shit, which is a nice one. That out of all the options, that's the best one. He just shit or pissed himself and he was too embarrassed to admit it, which is, valid, I guess, to a certain extent. Or two, what I truthfully believe now is that Nye doesn't have a cum sock. He has cum underwears, and that shit was just, you missed one of them. But yeah, like I was saying, I guarantee it's just a nut now. Nye's had a fucking pair of underwear that was so fucking stiff that he had to hide it. Like, I firmly believe that now. Because he said it was my nut, it was my porn. He had a pair of underwear that he constantly nutted in to the point where if you were to drop it, it would sound like plastic. And that's why he had to hide it. Because shit, you could just wash it out with like a hose. Hose, dry it, all good. And Piss, you can just dry it out. Same thing. But nut, if he nutted something enough, water is not gonna help you that much. So you have to wash it. So what he did was he just fucking, you guys can't see it, but Nye just spamming the N-word now, so I know I'm right. So we now know what the correct answer was, everybody at home. What the answer was now. Nye came into a single pair of underwear so much at that point just exactly. Nye came into a single pair of underwear so much that he had to hide the pair from everybody. He's had to hide them. And that's why his story was just so all over the place. I gotta dismantle these things now. Deconstruct. It's not a flat area I can put down 4. But that's the case. And he just like made up all this other shit to try and cover it. And cover the fact that he's so... It's probably been going for half an hour. It's an important conversation. This started with Demon trying to be like, hey, where can I hide my phone? Something totally normal. That's normal. But just Nye just gave out too much information. And that's what happened. First and foremost, so Nye, when you can talk again, why under? Why not just like a sock or like just in the bed? Not in the bed, but like on the bed sheet or like a tissue. Something. Why underwear? Why did you nut in underwear a lot? Because in order to hide underwear like that, it's gotta be enough. Because semen is mostly liquid. Okay, so two things. One, why did you nut in underwear so much? Or two, why is your nut just so thick? Why is it so just like ungodly? Like at that point, it's like Jello in the bed. You what the fuck in the bed? Gross. I'm just saying, all those places would be better. All those places would be much better. Or like somewhere else. Like example, nut in the bathroom. There's toilet paper right there. All that good shit. A sock, reasonable. Every other choice that I said is more reasonable than a pair of underwear, especially enough to the point where you have to be like, I gotta hide this. Cup. Okay, no, my guy. Charles, I'm gonna stop you right there. A fucking cup? Just keep it, yeah, just keep it in a cup. It's like your son. What's that over here? That's my nut cup, bro. Don't touch it. Like a shampoo shower potion. Bro, it's like a group project. You gotta go to all your homies and be like, okay, bro, here's the nut cup. You put yours in it, then keep passing around until everybody you know has nutted in it, and then, and only then, do you have the complete nut cup. It's like a group project, kind of. I want to point out, Nye just left. The number went down. Nye just left. Homie knew we found out about the nut cup, and he just left. So, thank you all for watching. If you're new here, like, subscribe, helps out a lot. These are streamed live on YouTube, and I also stream live on Twitch. Link in the description below. So you should go follow both, because they're very funny. Big communities, great communities, awesome, love it. You would love it too. So that being said, thank you guys for watching. I'll talk to you later, and of course, peace y'all.